sitting home and you're refusing to get in the election process, you're refusing to vote, you should be ashamed of yourself. We've allowed these people to take over America. We've allowed these people to indoctrinate our children. And we've been sitting on the sideline like a wet napkin, being cowards. The church has failed. This should be the time of a reconciliation and a call of action for people that claim to be Christians. You let these people run through our country. You let them push their agenda while you sat there and you were a coward. And you collect your paycheck, you collect your tithes and offering, and you ain't preaching no truth. You let them run up in the church. You let them run amok during politics, and you did nothing. And you claim to represent Jesus. Be ashamed of yourself. These gummy bear Christians, these pastors with no spine, talking about separation of church and state. That is a lie from the pit of hell. And you have no discernment, and you need to take your clergy collar off, take your pastoral license and burn it, because you are a complete idiot. If you think that there's a separation of church and state, look at the founding documents. On the money, it says, "In God we trust." In our Pledge of Allegiance, what part of God is not incorporated in the very foundation of the country? How is it that we have inalienable rights given to us by who? God. Written in the foundation of our country. And you lukewarm Christians are sitting there cowering in the corner because you're afraid of the LGBTQ. Grow a pair. Jesus wasn't a weenie. Jesus wasn't a coward. What Bible are you reading? The man was controversial. He stood up for truth. And they killed him over it. Y'all are afraid to offend somebody. He went to death by way of a cross to stand up for what's right and tell the doggone truth, no matter if they liked it or not. And y'all afraid to offend your fickle friend who won't go to bat with you no matter what. And you're afraid to offend them. You got people that's in your family, your friends, that live in a homosexual lifestyle, and you're afraid to at least tell them the truth. You don't got to hate them. You don't got to be mean to them. But you can tell them the truth. I don't understand it. And then we wonder, how did we get to this point today? How we see the military pushing gay sex.
Wow, that's good.
That's what that is. Pride Month is gay sex. It don't matter if you're dressing up as a girl or a boy, it's gay sex. That's what they're pushing. That's their whole agenda. They're pushing it to lead to pedophilia. And if you don't see it at this point, you're asleep behind the wheel. They started out saying, let's love be loved. Then they started out saying, let's redefine marriage. And now they don't want to just redefine marriage. Now they want the pastor to marry them. And not just the pastor to marry them and the cake maker to bake their cakes. Now they want you to love them. Now they want you to be gay. And if you ain't gay like them, or you don't support everything they do, you are homophobic. You are anti-gay. You're a hater. You're a bigot. You're evil. And then after they done you enough without consent, now they're going for the young ones amongst us. And now they're indoctrinating our children. Flashing pornographic images to them in the school books. Having men sexually provocatively dressed as women going to the school with his wang out, talking to your kid.
Right.
Reading them a book. And a preacher can't come in there and read your kid a book. A priest can't read your kid a book. But a gay man who's lost can go in there and read your kid a book.
Wow.
And you take it and you take it and you take it. Now They stripping and putting porn in the schools.
Wow.
And y'all still sleep.
Yeah.
Pastor still won't talk about it, especially in the black church. Still won't talk about it because it goes against the Democrat Party. They're the ones pushing it. They're the ones advocating. And you're afraid to like the Republican side because you've been brainwashed your whole life to believe that they are racist and they don't love the people. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should go and research and study something. Instead of watching Kardashians, you should be studying the truth of what's going on in this country. And I know this is about Trump. I got the video ready to play. He gave a speech. I'll play it here in a second. I just got from a 3-hour radio show. I'm ready to go home. But the thing, it boils my blood to think about this stuff occurring every single day, and we ain't doing nothing about it. We're not doing nothing about it. Some people are afraid to offend somebody. F them. Sometimes the truth hurts. You let them bludgeon us into a sense of cowardice. And now we running and screaming and hiding. We don't know what happened. Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence getting awards in the state legislature in California, and they mock Christians. They mock Jesus of Nazareth. They mocked his crucifixion. They mock us, putting penises on the back of a Bible, acting like somebody getting oral sex on a skit in a church. And these are the people they touting up on Strava, on North Face. These are the same people that they're elevating the company you wasting your money with, elevating these people. All right, I'm gonna play Trump's clip and then I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, Nick, you ready? All right, I got it. Let me take it and then you take over. All right, let's play the clip. Take over.
Very sadly, we're a nation in decline, and yet they go after a popular president, a president that got more votes than any sitting president in the history of our country, by far, and did much better the second time in the election.
Turn it up over there on the truck, on the roadcaster.
And they go after him on a
Turn it
box
up on the
hoax,
roadcaster.
just like the Russia hoax, and all of the others. It's just been going on for 7 years. They can't stop because it's election interference at the highest level. There's never been anything like what's happened. I'm an innocent man. I'm an innocent person. They had the Mueller hoax, the Mueller report.
All right, pause it.
Came out, no collusion after 2.5.
All right, so it's taking the audio from that screen. Is that audio on the computer all the way up? And is the TriCaster, is the Rodecaster audio up?
Yeah, it's all the way up. Just change it to your screen real quick. No.
All right, I think y'all can still hear me. I'm gonna play this clip because I want you guys to see it. It's just for some reason doing it like this is weird with the audio thing. Is that it? All right, we're gonna try it one more time. All right, push play.
2.5 years. That was set up by
Let me know if it's
Clinton
good.
Democrats. But this is what they do. This is what they do so well. If they would devote their energies to honesty and integrity, it would be a lot better for our country. They could do a lot better. They could do a
And
lot
that's
of great
completely
things.
tapped out
But when you look at what's happened
on the Rodecaster.
our country in the last 3 years, we were energy independent. We had a strong military that wasn't woke. We were doing so well. We were respected all over the world. The biggest tax cuts in history, biggest regulation cuts in history. And what do? You have a president where an election was taken, got more votes than any sitting president in history by far, never anything even close. And they come after me because now we're leading in the polls again by a lot, against Biden and against the Republicans by a lot. But we're leading against Biden by a lot, a tremendous amount. And we went up to a level that they figure the way they're going to stop us is by using what's called warfare. Now that's what it is. This is warfare for the law. And we can't let it happen. We can't let it happen. Our country is going to hell. And they come after Donald Trump weaponizing the Justice Department, weaponizing the FBI. We can't let this continue to go on because it's ripping our country to shreds. We have such big problems, and this shouldn't be one of them. It's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax, just like Russia, just like the fake dossier was a hoax. You saw the Durham report, you saw the Mueller report. It was all a big hoax. You had 2 impeachments, and they lost and we won, and we had tremendous support. But that was a hoax and a scam, and now they're doing it again. It's just a continuation, 7 years, even after I'm out. But it's called election interference. They're trying to destroy your reputation so they can win an election. That's just as bad as doing any of the other things that have been done over the last number of years, and especially during the 2020 election. So I just want to tell you, I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong. And we will fight this out just like we've been fighting for 7 years. It would be wonderful if we could devote our full time to making America great again. And that's exactly what we did. But now, again, our country is in decline. We're a failing nation. And this is what they do. I'm an innocent man. We will prove that again. 7 years of proving it. And here we go again. Very unfair. But that's the way it is. I just want to thank everybody. We are doing something very special for our country. We're putting America first. I always put America first. And that's why we were in a position. Unfortunately, that position is no longer valid because they've done such a poor job. But we're in a position where we're going to make America great again. I'm innocent, and we will prove that very, very soundly and hopefully very quickly. Thank you very much.
That was Donald Trump's speech, and I think he did a good job presenting that. I hope that he's telling the truth, to be honest, and I hope that we can get to the bottom of this, man. It's very, very interesting to me how this stuff is playing out. If this man don't go to prison, Donald Trump, there should be evidence for him to go to prison. If there's no evidence for him to go to prison, the people who did this to him should go to prison for life. You can't just frame somebody, because this is, like I said, this is election interference. If they don't have a smoking gun, this is election interference. If he somehow beat both cases, this is election interference. You don't indict somebody without sufficient information or sufficient evidence. But I tell you what, America
the
should be on
Cleveland Cavs
fire.
are owned by
Especially
China.
the conservative patriots, you should be on fire like never before. Pulling your kids out of school, divesting from these companies. Like 2 things. We were supposed to do Chick-fil-A the other day. Oh, they want to have a diversity, inclusion, and delusion statement. So we said we not buying Chick-fil-A for the staff for our lunch day. We're not buying Chick-fil-A. They can go F themselves. You want to buy into that diversity, delusion, and inclusion stuff? Yeah, go screw yourself.
China.
We ain't supporting y'all no more.
Hush puppies.
I'm not supporting Chick-fil-A. I don't care if they had it for 100 years. I ain't supporting them. Y'all want to take step up.
Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody bound to the mob. Everybody becoming cowards. You know, just like Justin Bieber's dad. You know, I looked at I don't know if he was being sarcastic or not, but it seemed like he quickly came out and apologized after making a pretty strong statement against the LGBTQ bullcrap. Just like Nike. I was gonna go get us some Nike polos and stuff for the whole team. We got Nike after one of the drag shows. I like, all right, we're going to Travis Matthews, whatever his name is. We're gonna get polos from Travis Matthews, somebody who ain't woke. It's like it bothers me that all these companies are just cowards. At what point are you gonna stand up? You can't just let them beat you. They're gonna knock you unconscious. You got to defend yourself at some point. You got to say enough is enough. I mean, my kid ain't going into school. I'm pulling my kid out of school. You can forget about it. At some point,
American Eagle Outfitters.
you got to prioritize it. They're taking over the country. Not being fair.
Soup.
I think it's fair to say, yeah, we shouldn't be evil to trans people. That's fair. But at the same time, you shouldn't be pushing it on people. That's also fair. Keep it to yourself, bro. You want to transition, that's on you. How does other young women that have worked their lives to be good in competitive sports,
Nothing.
and you get to be a girl for 30 minutes and break all their records.
Mm.
That's not fair. You want people to hate you. You want people to come out against you. You want people to be angry. Have enough respect for women to say, yeah, you know what? I'm not a real woman. I just want to identify as a woman. And I want to be left alone. Good. I think people should leave you alone. Nobody should hurt you. Nobody should be evil to you. Stay in your lane, gangster. We shouldn't have to abide in your lane. You want to be he, her, and them, that's you, bro. You call yourself that. You call yourself him, and them. Why do I gotta do that? I studied in biology. I know you a dude. I kick you in the nuts, you gonna be a dude. What are we even talking about? It just bothers me, man. It bothers me that we've been having conversations like this. And these lukewarm pastors. And the Chosen dude, the dude on The Chosen. I watched this little comments earlier too. Again, the second time I watched his comments. Just limp wrist, lukewarm. Well, actually, my favorite guy on the cast, who's the LGBTQ, find a flag and saying, "You Christians, I'm gay and I'm proud." Sinning on the set and I'm proud. And then when they cut the video, the only reason we saw the pride flag on the video was because they cut the video so you can see the pride flag. I got a staff of guys in here that's the coldest in the game, just so y'all know. My editing team, they the coldest in the game. They know what's in my videos. They know while they editing the video, if something comes in the video that we don't want on camera, they edit it out. But the people on the show Chosen, they clearly didn't try to edit out the pride flag. They edited it in the video so that they can show solidarity with the LGBTQ right before Pride Month. If you don't see what's happening, you're sleeping behind the wheel. In the Gummy Bear Christian, allegedly he's a Christian, I think he said he's a Christian. He's willing to stand by a gay, trans, whatever that dude is, versus his brother in Christ that asked him a question of why is that on the set. Your brother in Christ, you mad at him, but you going out on a limb to support this dude. And I haven't seen a post from the dude that's the cameraman supporting The Chosen. He ain't supporting y'all Christians. He there to take that money and show y'all, F y'all, I'll record this for money, but I'm sinning and I'm happy about it. I'm gay and I'm proud. I'm sinning before on a Jesus set. Happy about it. And a little, wet napkin Christians getting on there arguing with other Christians. Instead of arguing that man ain't right for doing that, he need to take that stuff off on the set. You come to the set, you put a Chosen shirt on. You ain't put no LGBTQ on no Christian set. But when you ain't really a Christian and you just doing it because you making money and you ain't got no real dedication, you all religion and no relationship, of course that don't even bother you. That don't make you feel some type of way. You can literally make a video, and I'm done after this. You can literally make a video about Jesus dying for your sins, being beat and bruised. And on the same set, it makes me emotional thinking about Jesus getting done like that. And on the same set, y'all Gummy Bear Christians can celebrate a man that's literally spitting in the face of Jesus.
Wow. On
your set. It don't bother you whatsoever. You ain't got to fire the man. Just out of respect for the Lord, take that off while you're recording on this set. And a man that have integrity, that have respect for Christians, and say, yeah, I'll take it off while I'm doing the Christian stuff. I go to the other stuff, I'll wear my little pride flag and do whatever I want to do. He don't have no respect for Christians. He don't give a F. He ain't worry about y'all. Y'all worry about him. He don't support y'all. Y'all support him. All right. I'm done. They rake it in the money. That's all they care about, man. They want more money. They want more groups of people to watch the film. Not because they're going to get converted to Jesus, because they water it down Jesus. You ain't getting no real Jesus, you're getting a watered down Jesus.
Mm.
Y'all get a form of godliness but no power.
Wow.
They're already
You
using
you
it
going in the
as
water
an
just to get
agenda
wet.
to
Going in the
with
baptism
twist
pool just get
people.
wet. You ain't get no salvation. Just wet. Just coming up, going down wet, going up wet. No repentance. No salvation.
Mm.
You know. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. My people been here all day with me. 3 hours of radio. And the little chosen. I can't believe these dudes. I can't believe they came after John Root. I cannot believe some of the cast members were coming after John Root, who's a Christian, and they're putting pride flags in their comments to him. One of them said Happy Pride Month. And you on a set of Jesus, talking about Jesus of Nazareth.
Wow.
And the guy up there, the owner up there, no, he ain't got no Jesus in him. Won't even tell nobody nothing. I'm telling you, and these guys sitting right here, you come up in here with LGBT, you're going to go home today. You're going home. You come in here with LGBTQ, you going home. You going to take that off or you going to go home. You ain't wearing it up in here. Because the reason you got a job is because Jesus is blessing. You ain't get a job because Brandon Tatum's so cool. You got a job because God has been blessing. Because I've been holding up the standard and trying to do what's right. Come up in here with that LGBTQ stuff. You're going to be right up out of here. Go home. Take that off, go home. If you don't like it, you're not a good fit for this. You're an at-will employee in the state of Arizona. You're not a good fit for our organization. Culturally, you're not a fit. I'm sorry. Go get you another job. They hire right down at McDonald's. You can be out. You can be proud as you want to be. Go down there and that you can be gay. You can be gayer than 5 left shoes on an 8-legged man. I'll say this too. I don't care if, to be honest, when I hire people, I don't care if you're gay. You be gay at home. You're not gonna do that up in here.
Right.
You want to do pride? Go home. You can be in a pride rally all you want. Don't put no Officer Tatum stuff on. You can do proud all you want. You come here, you come to work.
Yep.
You ain't come here to make a political statement. We're a Christian conservative organization. You come here to work. Wear one of these Tatum shirts. You ain't doing none of that pride stuff. I don't support that. No L support that. All right, that's a new word I just made up. I don't care what about nothing. I don't care about nothing y'all say. Everybody got concessions for everything except Christianity. Everybody want to water everything down. Y'all just trample it over Christianity. Don't come up in here like that. Oh no, you're not a good fit. You're not a good fit if in this environment. We love you. They do it to Christians all the time. And then no, you're not a good fit here. Are you gay? I don't care. How would I know you gay? Do you type on a computer gay? Do you somehow fold clothes gay? I don't know you gay. I don't care if you gay. But when you want to be gay, be gay at home.
Right.
You come to work, you come to work. Just like I don't care if you sleeping with women and you fornicating. I'll give you the message of truth, but they ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't fornicating up in here. Go to work, do your job, go home and you can sin all you want when you're at home. Don't wear no Officer Tatum stuff while you're sinning. That's all I ask of you. You get caught on some camera doing something you ain't supposed to be doing with Officer Tatum stuff, you lost your job, gone.
Your job
You might
gone.
Unemployed.
Disability, whatever you got to do, your job gone, missing in action, MIA. Your job, your job is gone. Anyway, do what you want to do, man. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out of here.
You all go on.